What can you say? I mean, another ass kicking. 11-1. They're playing themselves just way out. Boston won today. Toronto won today. The Yankees are playing themselves completely out of the wild card, and it's crazy too because Houston Astros are kind of falling apart now too, but the Yankees themselves are just not looking like a playoff team at all, at all. But this is what happens when you have a horrifically unbalanced team, and this, before I talk about today's game, which there isn't much to report aside from the one run from Gio Urshela, his solo home run after losing 11-1, and the rest of the offense. Oh yeah, that's it. No other offense. So, this is what happens. Really, really unbalanced and a poorly constructed lineup. Early in the year, starting pitching was poor. Guys were not giving any length at all, with the exception of Garrett Cole, who pitched poorly today. And then it put stress on the bullpen. The bullpen got overworked, and the guys started to get gassed and get hurt. And you can see that now. And we're out several relievers, even though we have Luis Severino coming back this week to add to the bullpen, and maybe a couple other guys like Domingo Germán and maybe Johnny Lasagna. So there might be some reinforcements, but at this point it might be too late. Okay, I mean, who knows? But that's just a fact. That's the reality right now for this Yankee team. They are not playing like a playoff team. They don't look like a playoff team. So. And look what we have left, 12 games, 3 against Texas, okay, 3 against Boston, 3 against Toronto, and 3 against the Rays. Three of those teams are ahead of the Yankees in the same division, okay? The Rays are the clear-cut favorite in the American League East. One of the best teams in the American League in all of baseball, top 5 team in baseball. And then the Blue Jays and the Red Sox are just playing a hell of a lot better than the Yankees are right now. And that's the other reality we have to face. So they better start putting together a plan for 2022 for this offseason. And they better bring in some contact hitters. They better bring some pitching. They better bring in a lot of guys. And the fact is, at this point, with the exception of a couple of guys, like Rizzo's a free agent, Kluber's a free agent. There's a couple other guys that are free agents. Joely, I think, is a free agent, and a few others. So there's about... Well, Brett Gardner as well, he has an option, so even if it's mutually exercised, they could still buy him out. It's kind of the way the thing is set up. So, but the fact is, the Yankees got to get younger, they got to get more athletic. I mean, you see it in these games. They got to get more versatile. We need more contact hitting, pure fundamental hitting. Guys that spray the ball, slap the ball. Okay, and the Yankees got to get better, man. And that's the bottom line. I mean, aside from that, Cole pitched poorly today. 7 earned runs, 7 runs. I think he knocked himself out of the co-favorite position for the Cy Young with Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray's a clear favorite now, in my opinion, even though Cole is still 15-8. He's got about 230 strikeouts. His ERA went from like 2.75 to 3.03 today, so he probably has 2 starts left. He's got to get under 3 in order to have a shot. And that's contingent upon Robbie Ray not pitching well for his next couple of starts. But at this point, I mean, I mean, they better start. I mean, I hope they're already putting together a plan, and and Boone. I think Boone would be well served to come out and say, "Look, man, we sucked, all right, and this is unacceptable." And I'm sitting guys that aren't playing. I mean, that aren't playing well, and he should be. Why the hell is Odor not playing? He's been out for over a week. Why haven't they played him? Why? Odor should be in the damn game. What's the problem? Like. They called up Estevan Florial too today. So again, if these outfielders are not if they're playing, if they're not performing, put Florial in there. Let him take a spot. Give one of these guys a break. It's just like I know Gardner's been good recently, but Florial could have replaced Gallo today. Could have, but I don't. At this point, I will be shocked if the Yankees got one of these wild card spots, and if they did, I don't know if I even see them winning the wild card game, no matter who pitches. To be honest with you, because it's going to be against Boston or Toronto, and those lineups are just better than the Yankees. They're constructed better. They're more hungry. They look more hungry. The Yankees' offense looks lethargic, and again. It's like I said before, when the starting pitching and the offense aren't doing nothing to put stress in the bullpen. When you tire out the bullpen and the offense is, then and then starting pitching gets better, but some of the onus still gets put on the lineup, and then guys get hurt in the lineup. It's like a rotating triangle of these guys are crap in the bed, so all the pressure is going on here, and then once these guys start crapping in the bed, the pressure is going on here. When they falter, The pressure's just going on a big chunk of the team, and they're not equipped enough to handle it or to get past it. They need to really, really shake things up this offseason. And again, Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner, where are you guys? You guys should be up in front talking about this, not putting it all in front or on Aaron Boone's shoulders. Okay? He can only do so much. The team can only do so much. And I can see it now. They're going to put a lot of blame on the players, or at least Hal is. Rightfully so in some regards, but at the same time, they're not just coming here and saying they're trading themselves to the Yankees. You guys are bringing these guys in, okay? And I'm not saying they're bad guys and whatnot, but the way that the team is constructed, it is not built to go long-term or to go deep into the postseason. It's not. Look at the lineups that are. They're more talented. They're more balanced. They're more athletic. They're more fundamentally sound. And again, you don't need Roy Hobbs at every freaking position. We don't. Okay? As much as I like Gallo hitting home runs and Judge and Stanton, I like Stanton hitting doubles and singles too. And that's just as good to me as a home run. Yeah, home runs are fun, but we don't need that many home runs. And it goes to show this year, the Yankees are, I think, 5th, if I'm not mistaken, in the American League in home runs. And they're not even leading, but their over-reliance on the home run has come at the expense of a boatload of strikeouts. And they're missing opportunities to hit doubles and singles and drive guys over and manufacture runs in a different way. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Okay? And so they're going to have to be aggressive this offseason. They're going to have to strike early. As soon as you're able to start calling teams and players, you do it. Don't do it, please, Cashman, if you're still the GM, please don't wait and wait and wait for guys to come to you, because they're not going to come to you. What are you going to do? You're going to go after Kyle Davies from the Cubs? Is that what you're going to do? And you're going to let Josh Hader or someone like go to the Blue Jays and Robbie Ray either re-sign with the Blue Jays or go to the Astros or something like that? Or go to the freaking Rays and Carlos Rodon go to the Blue Jays or the Red Sox? Is that what you're going to do? And then say, well, Kyle Davies we wanted him all along. He's just, oh my God, Matt Blake is going to turn him around. No. Okay? No. Big fat N-O. Okay? Let's come on. All right, please, guys, wake up and play hard the rest of the year. At least, even if you lose games, look like you're freaking playing hard, okay? Look like you're hustling. Look pissed off. So we don't see any of that stuff. How about some emotion, guys? Paul O'Neill would be bashing every damn water cooler. He would have drilled holes in the freaking dugout. We'd probably killed somebody, too. And we would have been okay with it. Because that's what the passion is. That's where the energy is. Put Odor in the damn game. You want some energy? Put him in a game. Instead of him being a cheerleader. Come on. Let's go.